Hi, folks. Robert Quigley. We're on the road to the White House. Welcome to Obscure Political Facts. Here we showcase little-known knowledge of the past and how it has shaped current legislation in the present. Let's dive in. Today's Obscure Fact is the history of intellectual property law. It's very meaningful to the creatives and the inventors of today. Although we take it for granted more often than not, intellectual property rights are the basis of the current economy. They're very valuable, especially if the product or the method or process is new. The artistic work itself is original and popular. If we look at the history of the law, first came something called the Statute of Monopolies, back in the Parliament of England in 1624. It provided patent protections only. Later in 1710, the Parliament of Great Britain passed the Statute of Anne, in which the government and the courts regulated copyrights. Funnily enough, the original rights were very minimal. And the reason why the original rights were minimal was because the idea was folks who had knowledge of special processes or interesting inventions, bodies of knowledge that would normally have been kept within the family as a trade secret for generations upon generations. The government of the day decided it was better to introduce a system which would bring this knowledge out into the public so others could learn it and improve on it and gain yet more intellectual property rights. Essentially, it was the British of the 1600s and, of course, the colonists of the 1600s that realized that we needed a system that was going to further the advancement of all of humankind. That, in essence, is the heart of intellectual property. One of the problems in the early days, of course, was one state did not enforce another state's laws, and one country did not enforce another country's laws. So we fast forward to 1995, and we have international intellectual property right conventions where copyrights and patents and trademarks, etc., are enforced around the country, around the world, for the betterment of the creators as well as the betterment of society as a whole. Folks, without copyright and intellectual property today, the entire world of digital media would absolutely not exist. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another fun fact to discuss and chew on. And until we meet again, either here or along the campaign trail, all the best.